and welcome to today's video. The move is finally here. I don't know how much you can tell. I'll have to give you a little tour of the state of my apartment currently. It is Friday as I'm filming this, and we are doing our big move early tomorrow morning. So we're trying to get as much done as we can. Honestly, this entire week, but especially tonight and tomorrow morning before we have people help us move like furniture and things I can't lift. So let me show you the current state of my apartment, but it's crazy to think that tomorrow, maybe not by this time, but like in 48 hours, I'm gonna be staying in a completely different apartment. It's been so busy. My apartment's looking like an absolute mess. So let me show you. I don't know if you remember what it looked like out here before, but that is empty. This is probably the weirdest part. The coffee table, my entire crafting station that was over here, the shelves and everything on it up here are all gone, all at the new apartment already. This still here, but like everything is empty. This kitchen area has honestly been just such a mess. These are pretty much empty. We just have like a couple of things left, but it's pretty much all out in the open, all here to pack. More stuff to bring over, also a mess. I got rid of my coffee station, which I'm actually kind of bittersweet about because I loved it, but I don't really need or have a spot for a coffee station at the new place. I think it's just gonna be like in the kitchen area. A little bit sad. Honestly, don't know if I'll be able to keep this table either. I think it might be too small for the new place. Moving these things are gonna be crazy. This mirror is so heavy, but it has to come with us. I adore this mirror. We thrifted it for like 30 bucks. This used to be all full. It's empty now. The bathroom's all empty too. Ah! And this is the bedroom. The bedroom honestly like kind of looks the same, but all the decor is gone. This is crazy. Like no clothes in here. I don't want to expose myself too much, but like we moved over pretty much all of our clothes and it's kind of insane. Like it felt like I was starting a secondhand consignment clothing store with the amount of clothing that I was moving into the new room. Like I swear the new room is full of just clothes. Like I don't know how we're gonna fit it all, because this closet was like actually massive and somehow we managed to fill it to the brim. I don't know, but we'll see what we can get done today and hopefully it's a lot. I have a crazy checklist. Guys, it is 9:30. This is the state of the apartment right now. I think I'm gonna try to give myself like time limit because I'm the kind of person where like this is honestly driving me nuts and I want to put everything away right now, but I just like can't do that. It's so late. The number one priority is just to make moving pathways for all the furniture, so at least like I know where everything's gonna go and it will be easy enough to walk to all those places. I'm gonna have to stop myself. I might try to put like some of this kitchen stuff away because it's really driving me nuts, but other than that, I think we're gonna have to be realistic about this because it's already 9:30. Okay, one room has been condensed. We're not doing too bad. Okay, honestly, we're not doing too bad out here either. Mainly, we just need space for the couch, which I think is gonna be fine. Okay, don't judge me. This is the crazy room that I was warning you about. Like, is this not insane? And that's not even all of it. Here, and there's already clothes in there. Oh my gosh. Actually a little humiliating. I'm just gonna bring some stuff upstairs, but I do think I'm gonna tackle the kitchen just a little bit tonight. Let's see what we can do here. I'm gonna give myself like 10 minutes max. Okay, I stayed a little bit later. It's like 10:15 now and the kitchen's looking way better. I feel like I can sleep in peace. Okay, I'll see you bright and early tomorrow morning. It's moving day. Starting with disassembling this. Report that most of the move has been completed. All the furniture, everything is here, and now it's time to do some unpacking. I know I did some unpacking in the kitchen last night and like organizing, but I'm realizing it doesn't really make sense. So that's where we're starting, kind of redoing my work. Good morning from my new apartment. It has been a little bit since I've caught up with you. It's just been really hectic. So let's get ready for the day and I'll catch you up on where we're at with the new space. All right, I'm just doing some light makeup. So I think the last time I filmed was Saturday, right? When I was doing my actual move in. And honestly, that day was so busy. I realized that like all my moves prior to this weren't like full moves. They were like moving in and out of college or even moving into my apartment before this. It was like my first move. So I didn't have any furniture. I basically only had clothes. I guess I've accumulated a lot of clothes because, oh my gosh, I need to do a massive like closet clean out. So that's been driving me kind of nuts. But honestly, I'm just the kind of person who like, I don't do well with like visual clutter. Like if it's in a bin and it's a mess, that's fine because I don't see it. But if I see it, it kind of makes me spiral a little bit, not gonna lie. And especially since I am working from home, I just need like a little bit of organization. And so honestly, I think on Sunday, I already like organized a decent amount. Okay, not organized, but I like moved things around a decent amount so that it's been livable and it's been semi, at least like looks organized. And yeah, so it's Tuesday now. I would say Saturday was all moving stuff in. I think on Saturday I organized the kitchen a little bit just because I need like at least that. And then Sunday was pretty busy. I had church and then I was filming something for a brand that took up most of the day. And so I didn't really have time to do any more apartment stuff, but I was able to like at least move the couch around. I feel like the first time when I moved into my last apartment, it really killed me because we didn't have any seats for like maybe over a month or two. Like we didn't have a couch, we didn't even have chairs for so long because I really wanted to thrift everything, but it took so long that I think I ended up buying everything. So I'm really grateful that I'm not in that situation this time. Like since we just moved all of our furniture, it was like pretty easy. My goal is to replace some of the furniture. I'm not fully sure what yet. A lot of it looks a lot better in here than I thought it was going to. I'll give you the tour after I finish doing my makeup, but I do think since it's a bigger space, I could get like a bigger dining table and like some larger furniture for certain areas. But honestly, like I'm pretty happy with how it looks with my current furniture. So I'm not in a rush, which is a really good feeling. Yeah, but since yesterday, I did like the tiniest bit of unpacking. As a whole, unpacking a lot slower than I would have liked, but what can you do? Also this weekend, I have church retreat, so I like just don't have that much time to unpack in general. But honestly, just so happy that we made it here. I've been loving the space a lot. It's already been so nice. Oh my gosh, I also need to go back to the old apartment and like clean it up, patch up holes, clean everything. So I feel like that's another reason I haven't really been able to unpack here, because we just have more pressing stuff, less fun stuff that's just as pressing. So those are all the things on the agenda. I've been using a lash serum and I like still can't tell. Is it working? Okay, let me give you like a brief rundown of the apartment setup right now. Starting with the bedroom, this is what I'm talking about when I say too much clothes. And it's worse because this is like already so full. That's like crazy. Ordering a dresser is like the #1 priority, I think, right now. But I don't even want to think about building stuff. I'm like, okay, this little loft section I decorated a little bit yesterday and I think it's coming together. It looks really cute. Eventually I want to add like a chair or something up here, maybe even like a sofa bed, or like I really want one of those like circular couches, like the mini single seater ones. But I just thought this would be a nice like lounge area. Ignore all of this absolute mess everywhere else. But this part at least looks kind of cute. This is a little overview from upstairs, which you can see it's already like, you know, set up, not bad. And I really love that you can just like see it from here. It makes me so happy. The kitchen is pretty much organized, honestly. My dream is to have more plants hanging up here, but I don't know if the lighting is fully gonna permit it. I have some like decor around, mostly just like the functional stuff. Voila, the living space. Honestly, I thought this table was gonna be way too small, but I actually feel like it fits here. Not too bad. I like the mismatched chairs. Obviously, these are too tall. They were supposed to be bar stools, but we're just using it like this for now. I also set this up. This used to be closet storage, but I'm using it kind of as a bookshelf, and my goal is to put up a couple of these shelves above it eventually. But I love how this looks already, and I even displayed some of my handmade pottery, which makes me so happy to look at. This plant, not doing well. Traveling, not good for the plants. This is like my favorite decor piece right now. I got it from my recent trip to Arizona. I think it's so cute. Here we have the couch, which I love having it spread out this way. At our last apartment, it was configured differently because it's modular, so it was more of an L, but this way it seats even more people, because honestly before, when it was more of an L, like one of the seats, this ottoman basically just held pillows. So now we have less room for pillows, which isn't great for me because I'm a pillow hoarder, but it does hold more people for sitting, which is what the couch is meant for. Long-term goal is to replace this rug with a bigger rug, and I'm probably gonna move this one up to the loft up there at some point. I think I'm also going to switch out like this and the pillows. This I'm probably gonna change out eventually. Here is just so plain. I have no idea what I'm gonna do over here yet, but I do have ideas. This might be too much, but I would love if we had like a big like sideboard side table here that was like maybe a little taller. I think it'd be great for storage, and then the TV could just go on it and like decor and other stuff. I do kind of already know which one I would love to get, but I have to like measure it and see if that's feasible. It's also just like not necessary. I think it would like look nice, but I mean, I honestly like this TV stand. We got it from Facebook Marketplace and I think it's great. So everything is like fine right now. I like everything, but I have ideas to how to upscale it a little bit so that I love it. Did I mention also, I do like the table a lot. The table is honestly like a dream Facebook find, but I would love to have like a 4 to 6 seater table, or ideally a 4-seater table that can extend to like a 6 or 8 seater. I just think it'd be really nice, and like we have the space for it now. Nice for my crafting. It's hard. I don't want to let this table go because I actually love how it looks, but it's just a little bit small. And now for the office space, this has honestly been so nice for work. It also gets like way brighter in here, so I think it's made the world of a difference for like how I feel after working all day. This has been where I'm storing all the decor, so I'm gonna have to figure out what I want to keep here, where I'm gonna put everything, if I'm gonna keep these things. So that was a lot. That was the full rundown. That's how it's looking right now. I'm pretty happy with it and I'm so excited. So many ideas, which I know this is silly, because I'm talking about how much stuff I have and how moving like really makes you realize how much stuff you have. But I am excited to go thrifting again just because I have more space to decorate, and also I just feel like my style has shifted a little bit. So it's been really fun. I really want to push off unpacking, but I'm trying to do just like a little bit every day so I don't get so overwhelmed. So I'm gonna try to unpack at least like 1 or 2 boxes. Thing is, I just feel like I don't have enough storage to like put the things that I want to unpack in, which is definitely not even true, because like if it fits somewhere in my old apartment, it should fit somewhere here. But I keep making excuses, so I'm just gonna stop thinking, start acting, and unpack at least like 2 boxes right now. Guys, I think I'm gonna end off this video here. I honestly have no idea how long this one's gonna be or how interesting it will be. It might be a little chaotic, and my apologies in advance for that. Moving is absolute chaos. I've also been traveling the past couple weekends around this move, so it's been a little hard to get YouTube videos up, but I'm so excited for everything to come with this new space, especially when it comes to YouTube. And now that I'm finished wrapping up moving, I'm so excited to get back to crafting as well. So let me know what kinds of videos you want to see coming up here. But other than that, thank you guys so much for going through this huge milestone with me and moving with me. Thanks so much for watching this video, and I will see you all in my next one. Bye guys.